aitudda kujanga tuwaya mpola mpola paka lwe tunamaliriza kale tubisemu ebyo tugenda kujja kabiri Busoga. I think the battle abana byabufuzi season eno the battle is in Busoga. Nuupu eboneka yaleeta ekizibu Nuupu bwe yawangula Busoga obulungi. You know, in the recent elections, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu swept 8 out of the 11 districts. Busoga yawangula akalwako. Now the battle is in Busoga. Just yesterday, everybody is trying to reclaim Busoga. NRM is fighting very hard to claim Busoga, as well as the FDC, because FDC also says, no, this is our home ground. FDC was once a very powerful party there. There was a time when FDC had Paulo Mwiru, Abudu Katuntu, and who else? Yeah, the FDC has had a good share of that place. There's a time that Dr. Besigye scored very well in that region, and the region was booming with the FDC firebrands, which disappeared in the 2021 elections. Now all efforts are that people want to claim that place. Olunaku kwenda kufuna mawulire ga munaife wano geyampeereza nga kusomeremu FDC abayire ku Sana Hotel in Iganga okugezaako okuremobilizing abantu baayo okubona nti Busogera mu kuwagira FDC one Uganda one people. Era mu alipoota gye tulina wano producer gyaba ku FDC yatongoza gye beta academy gye yataawo okusobola okusomesa abaana byabufuzi to start teaching leadership, train people on leadership skills, communication skills, interpersonal skills. And yesterday at Sana Country Hotel, Niga Municipality, Busoga Sub-Region, abali kuna ba FDC nga bali kukola ebintu ebyo. Honorable Isabire David Aga yabaire omugeni omukulu ku mukolo gw'abaire ku Sana nga akulaga biki ebijja mu maiso. Ligenda kusomera tuna ku Lweigulo babaire mu kutongoza FDC Leadership Academy at Sana Country Hotel in Iganga for Busoga Sub-Region. The event included the passing out of trainers, of trainees, holding the start of training in various districts within the sub-region. The districts of Iganga, Kamuli Bugweri, Jinja, Stenamutumba, Bugiri, Mayugena, Mayinguluka, Buyende, and Ruka. Honorable David Aga, the Member of Parliament representing Jinja City North constituency, graced the occasion as chief guest or guest of honor. And during the pass-out ceremony, he emphasized the importance of leading by example and remaining steadfast in the pursuit of truth, regardless of the circumstances. Honorable Isabi's words served as a reminder to the leaders that integrity, honesty, and principled leadership are vital qualities that should be upheld at all times. Looking ahead, the FDC Leadership Academy will extend its services to other regions, including Buganda and Western Uganda, as well as other parts of the country. This expansion signifies the commitment of the FDC to ensure that leaders from various regions receive the necessary training and guidance to become effective agents of change in their respective communities. By providing comprehensive training and emphasizing ethical leadership, the FDC aims to foster a new generation of leaders who will work tirelessly for the betterment of their commitments and the advancement of democratic values throughout the country. Yes, Oeba Mweta, Eunice Namatende, a firebrand. I said the lady, put sense in what it put. Eunice Namatende, firebrand from Bujiri and a member of the FDC for quite long. Behind her on the right is Walidi Mulindwa, the national youth leader of the FDC. Babere wale ku Sana Country Hotel Iganga nga bali kukola strategy empya kidogo na FDC, building FDC to serve better. One Uganda, one people. katubone ebifaananyi ebindi bye balina byo emikolo bwe giri kutambula turi kumutegeera bulungi but is a member of FDC. I think this one is Nyongesa, chairperson Wena Bitende, and the others. Can keep moving. But yo, ebifaananyi ebyo bivire ku platform abanaife aba FDC whatever abaire okuva mu Busoga yona twazi blue nga bali kusoma n'okwetendeka ng'egye bajja okutambuzaamu emirimu kugitambuza mu Busoga kola nti FDC era mu okweyiriza ekitundu ekikubanga n'opu bukyewangula kifo. That's Honorable David Sabire Aga ng'alina byali kuwa omuntu amaze okusoma nduzaamu certificate y'okusoma kyamibwaku abaana ba Nuupu kubanga abaana ba Nuupu ovale bava mu campaign tibawumulangaku abaana ba Nuupu bakera buli kumaca. Honorable Bamululenzi meya weiganga Bamululenzi neberayo babigirwa bamuwanguzi basawulo nsongambi buli lunaku baswengere bakalyo watanansi bahasani muwanga balinga ba foot soldiers buli lunaku bakera kutambuza njiri ya people power ya NUP n'obukofiro obutavaaku kumikutu ku platform everywhere. Kale ndooza FDC yabwenenga musaada ali kubanigiriza yakati this is too much, we cannot just look on as it goes. FDC now believes that they will start from training leaders in the new leadership academy that was launched in April this year at the party headquarters in Najana Nkumbi. At that leadership training academy, where I delivered a paper on communication, on effective communication in political organizations, Dr. Frank Nabuiso was also there to do some training of these leaders, as was the Secretary General and the party president, Mr. Patrick Oboy Amriat. In recent comments, Proskovia Salam Musumba, Yubamweta Dr. Wakabi wa Buyende, Proskovia Salam Musumba has indicated that the Leadership Academy is good, but the curricula, the structure, the organization, and the intention were not proper. But said, going forward, the party will go on growing in Pola. The chief guest, Mohamed David Sabire Aga, the Member of Parliament for Jinja North, was in Iganga to pass out the many young leaders of the FDC who were trained. I wish you well. One Uganda, one people. What I wanted to bring out is the political battle in Busoga. People in Busoga act like elections will be tomorrow. Every part, every political organization is mobilizing seriously and organizing because they believe that they belong to Busoga and Busoga belongs to them. So in wanting to have Busoga in on their part, every political party is mobilizing seriously. Moses Bigirwa, Bamululenzi, Andrew Muwanguzi, Manjeri Chebakutika, the assistant class monitor in Parliament, the one who was given a useless post in Parliament in Bo, my deputy leader because of the chief whip, just as who doing Busoga, and the others have been putting up very active resistance against the NRM in the area, while the NRM also is sitting seriously to consider how to reclaim Busoga and consolidate their grip on Parliament, because NRM rules all parliamentary positions in Busoga. NRM has more MPs in Busoga than any other political party. But Ochiwa Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu, the president of the National Unity Platform, won in Busoga region's 12 districts overwhelmingly, beating Mr. Museveni by 8-3 in the region. And since then, there's been efforts to consolidate Kyagulanyi's win and even make it grow so that maybe in the near future, it may transform into more parliamentary and local government positions. NUP has one member of parliament out of the 44 MPs in Busoga. FDC, ironically, has 2 MPs out of the 44 MPs that Busoga has. The Justice Forum has one member of parliament out of that region. There are some independents, and the rest, majority, belong to the National Resistance Movement, NRM, that swept those parliamentary positions but failed to win the presidential race. The presidential race was taken by Robert Kyagulanyi, but the parliamentary race was taken by NUP that also rules in major cities. The NUP member, Peter Okocha Kasolo, is the mayor of Jinja City, and another, Mr. Bam Lulenzi of NUP, is the mayor of Iganga municipality, and many other leadership positions at lower levels were swept by NUP, except Parliament, where the iron of it was that Museveni loses as presidential candidate and NRM MPs win overwhelmingly in this area. The embarrassing news that at the time of the 2021 elections, the Secretary General of the party of NRM came from Bujiri, a district that Mr. Kyagulanyi won comfortably. The Speaker of Parliament came from Kamuli. That district too was won overwhelmingly by Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu. Because of what I saw in Busoga and the results I got in Busoga, I have maintained without fear or favor that Mr. Robert Kyagulanyi won the 2021 presidential elections and fell short of being announced president. Kale, the battle for Busoga by the FDC. We now go to another battle. I've told that the battle is in Busoga. In Ankole and other areas, people are working. There is not as much activity, political activity as we see here. But in Busoga, the battle is on politics. You can now see another group that was also in Kampala meeting to reclaim a Busoga for the NRM. Producer, you have those very, very many images. We can go on showing one after the other all through as we move. So, Busoga, MK, that image is for the members of the Muhoozi Kainerugaba group that subscribe to another subgroup of the MK movement called Team Chairman. MK movement that is led by Michael Nwagira Toyota Kaguta. Yesterday, they held a meeting with all regional leaders, also in Kampala, to strategize on how to sweep Busoga. First for Muhoozi Kainerugaba, the MK Sprimo, or also for the NRM. You can see the many groups, the person yalage chigalo wa t-shirt ya wasate yebikubo avabula monji is called Rasul. Muidu Rasul is from Bulamonch, where I come from. You can go on, let's go on moving. Let's move slowly with other images. Don't just be stuck on one. So that's the group. Now that's Toyota Nwagira Kaguta Michael, mobilizing for Mutabaniwe General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, the MK movement in Busoga. They were mobilizing seriously, and after the meeting, each of the regional leaders had an opportunity to pose for a picture with, that one comes from Bujiri. That one's come from Bujiri. The man Atali Musati White is the one called Toyota Nwagira Kaguta. The one who is mobilizing seriously. There's a lot of mobilization by this group called the Team Chairman. That one comes from Bulamoji, it's called Rasuli Muidu Waifeyo. You can keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, that one comes from, is it Namayingo? No, the other one in Nkofira. No, Namayingo. This one I need to remember, but I knew him. These are regional leaders that belong to Team Chairman, MK movement. Keep moving slowly. Yes, that is Haji Mudiba. Haji Mudiba Sadi is the regional leader, the chairman of Team Chairman, MK movement in Busoga region. Ngalini Toyota Kaguta amwa ile report ya mkati Busoga Kuruno elimu mikono ja NRM. Busoga Kuruno mutuletere Muhoozi Kainerugaba. The Busoga demonstrated that they are more ready for Muhoozi Kainerugaba than his own people in Ankole. So Haji Mudiba Sadi is the chairperson and led the meeting yesterday. Keep moving. Yeah, that's the general picture. There are many other pictures you have skipped. You think you have a problem there. But that's how it happened. Now, the battle is from, yes, this one comes from Buyende, I think. That is Buyende. He's a delegate from Buyende. Ngayena alikulamusa ku chairman, wa team chairman. The MK movement in Busoga has 3 groups. There's the MK Army that launched last week and unveiled Moses Grace Balieku, the political supremo in the region, as their vice chairperson. And then team chairman, which is led by Haji Sadi Mudiba, also in that region. There is the team MK Avengers, led by Bishop Emmanuel Kisa, also in the region. All of these are battling to have NUP out of dominance and the FDC out of second place dominance in the region. Like you see the images that I need to keep showing you in the background, the battle is on who controls this region politically. I had an opportunity to talk to the members of the team chairman because they invited me anyway. FDC did not invite me, but the team chairman group invited me, and I talked to them about communication and messaging. What message do we give people as the Muhoozi group? What is Muhoozi going to do for the Basoga? What does it mean for the Basoga? Why should the Basoga rush to support Muhoozi Kainerugaba? What is that they expect? That team is led by Mike Toyota and another man called Samuel Nabeta Mulowoza, who is the head of operations there. You can see the many other images as they move. So I talked to them, and after the FDC scaring them with their Sana country resort meeting, team chairman, Mr. Toyota Nwagira Kaguta, announced that Busoga will launch on July 22nd a mega launch that will happen in Iganga district, in Iganga town, where they intend to have a mega launch of the team chairman MK movement after the MK Army stroke movement launching and unveiling Grace Moses Balieku as their vice chairperson. The MK team chairman will on July 22nd also unveiled Haji Sadi Mudiba as the chairman of that region. Mudiba is a trader and a big one at that, one of the biggest sugarcane dealers, a rich man. And rarely in politics, one wonders how he has gotten into the Muhoozi group. He's rarely in politics, he's been too much concentrated on business, but I think this time around, he too has come to do some politically. That's happening. The battle is in Busoga. Eri FDC, eri mu lutalo olw'okulemenga Busoga, MK movement, team chairman led by Toyota Nwagira. There is another one called the Revolutionary Guards, also led by Mr. Anzeire, that launched like, I think 3 weeks ago. And then the team chairman, I think the one that has not launched is the MK Avengers, that was supposed to launch last Sunday in Iganga, but postponed the event to a further date. That's the battle for Busoga. Whether the Basoga are ready to negotiate for their share in whoever becomes next president, I do not know, but that will be the effort or the duty that we have to do to mobilize and make the Basoga ready to benefit from whoever becomes president. Do we have another Museveni in 2026? Do we have the standby generator start work in 2026? Do we have Robert Kyagulanyi in 2026 or Nandala Mafabi in 2026? Who comes up and what do they hold for Busoga as a sub-region? We go for a short break.
Eno ni Gangamka ku Baba TV. Eno ni Baba TV, obusoga bulaire. It's that time of the year again to buy Azam TV and get 4 months of free subscription. Enjoy Messi, Mbappe in French League One, Carabao Cup, Nat Geo Wild, Baby TV, CNN, Al Jazeera, and all the local channels on Azam Pure at 13,000 shillings. Watch cartoons, Bundesliga on Azam Plus at 30,000 shillings only, and Azam Play at 45,000 shillings. Call us on 0312 308 900 and get connected. Terms and conditions apply.
Olikunonya osobola okuwummulira tojja wala kuva Bucks Hotel. Ezessaawa 24 olunaku ebisenge